check. Check 1, 2. Well, I didn't know what I was going to do, but I think I'm going to do a collage. I just decided some kind of collage with the newspaper. It's really fun. Let's see what kind of I can design here. I kind of want a horse to be pretty big, so I can fit, pieces of comic book in there. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba, ba-da-ba. Looks like a pretty good horse so far, huh? Da-da-da, da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba-ba. Do 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 do. All right, there's my horse. Kind of digging it. It's pretty big. Not the greatest sketch, but I'll fix it up as I go. I'm gonna use a dark brown. So let me find my scissors. I don't know if you haven't seen me do one of these collages, they're pretty fun. Kind of look at the shape I have here, and then what I do is just try and just follow that shape. I get it pretty close. Doesn't have to be perfect. And what I do, people are asking me if I glue it on there. No, I don't glue it. I just use, I'm using the paint and glaze. And what I do is I'll put the paint down here first, like this, the color I'm going to use. Put it on there, and then paint right over it really quick. Get the air bubbles out, and that's it. And it'll stay. It won't come off. With the paint underneath, and then you're putting the paint on top of it, if it soaks into the paper, and it's gonna help it stick to the paper underneath. So that's how I get it on there. Let's do, I think what I'll do is I'll do one here, comic here, here, and then his face. I definitely want his face covered, so maybe we'll do that next. I forgot to go get a paper today. Sunday, it has the Sunday is the comics, which is you want the ones in, or I do. We got a Sudoku here. Maybe we'll just put that like that right there. Same thing. Start with a little glaze in my burnt umber. My burnt umber is it's translucent paint. That's what you want to use. You want to use a translucent color, which means it doesn't cover everything. See how you can still see the Sudoku underneath there? just like that. Wow, this is going to come out great. Let's see, I don't have much comment. I got some Charlie Brown. We'll put Charlie Brown right on a little bit of, actually that's just the advertisement. Do this. So I'm going to do a piece here. And one here. Good grief. Oh, I cut it the wrong way. I want to get the good grief in there, so it's going in. Good grief. Good. It'll look good when it's all done. Using a lighter color up here. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Pretty cool. I've only done a couple of these so far. I didn't think I would like doing these, but they're really fun to do. try back here. Do 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 do. I'm trying to think what color to make his mane and tail, because usually when I make the horse like the mane a weird color, that's the one people like better instead of making them black. So let's see if I can find any more comics here. I went to the store, I forgot the Sunday paper. There we go, right there. This is definitely going to be mixed media, because when I'm all done, I'm going to do the outline again with charcoal. Once I get it all painted, then I take charcoal again and define all the lines again. So it's basically acrylic paint with paper and then charcoal. So pretty good media. Let's put the weather in there somewhere. Maybe do a map of the United States here. Do 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 do. Fatty's going. God bless you. I hope you're saved. It's by grace, I hope. I hope you're not a work salvation person. Saved by faith. Free gift, okay? If you guys don't know what the gospel of Jesus Christ is, since someone brought it up, that's how you get yourself. That's how you get your salvation. You gotta believe what the gospel says. You gotta trust it. Have faith. Be saved. It's not anything that you do. I recommend you try out what the gospel is. This paint is pretty translucent. You could still kind of see the paper underneath, the whiteness. But that's just the style that I'm doing this piece. When you put the glaze in the paint, it kind of makes it translucent. So depending on how dark you want your color, you put less glaze in it and it'll get darker, see? If you want it more translucent, more glaze. Look at that. I know it kind of looks a little sloppy right now, but I'll clean it up here in a bit. Just getting my paint down right now. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. No, never happened. That's trying to be a prophet. You're absolutely negatory. Look at those. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-ba. Oh yeah, that's starting to look really good now. I'm starting to put in some of the shadows now. Like this leg back here should be darker because it's in the back. It's really coming together. Wow. I love that burnt umber color. It's a really rich looking color. Rich brown. Just a tone of it. Looks so cool. Ba-da-bow, ba-da-bow. It's really turning out great. I don't know what you're worried about, Fatty. I sold a couple, I put a couple of my horses on X. You guys know what X is? It used to be the old. Somebody bought 3 of my horses. This one's coming out really good. I like the richness of the color. Some of the other ones I do are too, they're really colorful. But this one's really coming out pretty nice. Sometimes the darker colors, it looks more like an oil painting. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't look like acrylic paint to me. Do 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 do. Wow. I'm really digging this horse. I'm not going to use any bright colors in it. Maybe a little bit of yellow, but that's about it. Do 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 do. I think we got the trolls in here. I did a painting just for you guys. Here. Let me see if I can find it. There it is. There you guys are. That's what you guys are. The trolls. I did that painting especially for you guys. And you know who you are. I put the filter on. It says, you know, it'll ask beginning if this is for children, and I always say no. But now they still get in here. It's not for children. I would put more comics in there, but I didn't go get a newspaper today. But I can still have regular newsprint. I guess I can put in there. Baby, what a big surprise. Right before my very eyes. Wow. Whoops. It's too much blue. That's a really cool looking horse. I had to go help someone find a mother load yesterday. That was pretty fun. We actually found the load. Took me, man, it took me like 3 tries. I'm glad you know your scriptures, buddy. That's right. We don't wrestle with flesh and blood. We wrestle with spirits. I'm glad you read. This came out really good. I'm happy with this. I'm going to throw a little white in here now. Actually, no, I don't want to overpower it with white just yet. But we'll do like a light brown in some places here. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. This is mixed media. I had a charcoal, newspaper, and acrylic paint. Very mixed. I did one of these last week and I put it on X and it got a lot of likes. It's hard to get likes on X. I think the white looks better than this chocolate brown. The white really pops. Let me zoom into it for you. Thanks for watching, everyone. I appreciate it. It's not very often you get to see a masterpiece being created. Do, 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 do. You know what? I'm going to run to the store after this and go get a frame for this one. It's going to look good in a frame. Wow. Really digging this. You guys recognize any of the comic books in there? Comics? The Charlie Brown up there. I forget his name. There's Garfield. Good grief. Well, good grief. That's what Charlie Brown says. Not Garfield. This is Sudoku. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-da-da-ba. Do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Yes, yes. Brady's River's drying up, I know. Just worry about yourself, is what I'd say. You know what? I got to make the tail a little like the hair. Just a little darker. There we go. Do. Alright guys, I gotta go run and get some supplies. So I'm gonna have to live. Sorry. But you got to see most of it getting done here. I'd say it's about 75% done. I'll have to finish it later because I want to go run and get a newspaper, so I got more of these colored comics. So another collage. This is only the second time I've done one of these with the there we go. Although it's not done yet, guys. I still got a lot of work to do on it. You guys have a good rest of your day, and I will see you hopefully in about a couple hours.